Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. And this is the Mr.A's Thoughts segment of the Double RT Boxing Show, the Ready Talk Boxing Show. I am your host, Mr. A, and I am the one with the thoughts here. Now, this is a segment I'm really happy to do because I get to really think out the box, express things. But this one is just my thoughts on the IBF ordering Jesse Vargas and Quadrillo Abdukakhorov. Hard ass name. But the reason why I'm so excited to talk about this, if you've been following the Double RT Boxing Show, you know why I'm excited to talk about this. This show has been created about a year and a half ago. And I've been talking about welterweights. I made videos. You can find them deep in the archives. The top 10 other guys in the welterweight divisions. And I always talk about one welterweight was my dark horse of the division. I think he could do pretty damn good. And I even said, he's a skinny guy, skinny frame. But if there's anyone who's like, can this guy beat Errol Spence? I named one person, Quadrillo Abdukakhorov. He is my dark horse of the welterweight division. I've been following this guy for a while, even before I started the show. Because as a boxing fan, I just saw the name, like, who the fuck is that dude? What is that name? So I started following him. I'm like, this dude can fight. He has up and down punch selection, jabs, uppercuts, body work. He can move around the ring. So I've been following him ever since. And then he defeats Charles Mananucci. He gets the WBC silver welterweight title. I know everyone around the boxing community on YouTube, they're probably gonna shit on this news. Like, what the fuck is the IBF doing to Errol Spence? That's why he needs to fight Crawford. There is no more fights out there. Jesse Vargas just lost. That's true, but he lost a WBC fight. This is for IBF, which is, he's number 3. And my boy Quadrillo is number 4. Now, I was going to do a straight up breakdown and prediction of this fight, but the IBF gave Monday deadline for Jesse Vargas to accept it. So obviously, Quadrillo said, "I'm fucking down. I'm down to fight." He's not scared to face Errol Spence. Remember just last week, Callum Johnson, all his mandatories. It dropped all the way down to number 8 to Callum Johnson because no one wanted to take on the fight. No one wanted even do eliminators to fight him. So Errol Spence being this guy, Ugas stepped up and Quadrillo stepped up. Now Ugas, he defeated Ray Robinson to get that number 2 spot, which left the number 1 spot still open. They're going to give it to Jesse Vargas and Quadrillo to fight for it, and that's going to be his number 1 mandatory. Now, that is going to be a good fight. Now, if Jesse Vargas has until Monday to accept it, and if he doesn't accept it, they're going to go in the next in line. Number 5, Kerman Laranja. He has a fight coming up very soon, within the next month, I believe, against Frank Gavin. So I don't know if they would even give him the opportunity. And then number 6 is Kieta Obara. I do more on him. Number 7 is Andre Berto. He's already a mandatory for WBC, so I don't know how they. I don't know how that's gonna work. And you got number 8, Rashidi Ellis. 9, Kesto Clayton. He's number 1 over there in WBO. And number 10, Alexander Besbutin. That'll be dangerous. That'll be a dangerous, hard-hitting fucking fight. Besbutin and Quadrillo. That'll be a dangerous fight. But like I said, I like Quadrillo. He's a little skinny in the waist. Might give him some trouble against Errol Spence. But I said, if there's anyone like who we don't know that can upset Errol Spence, this was my pick. I think he can. He's number 3 in the WBC, and considering number 1 is Danny Garcia, number 2 is Jesse Vargas, who just did a draw for his silver shot, his chance to get at the belt. Quadrillo is number 3, and Herman Laraja is number 4. So those two guys is a good chance they're gonna meet, because these two guys don't duck a lot of fights; they fight. So it's a good chance they might have to walk through each other to get their own shot. Now back to the IBF shot that we're talking about: Jesse Vargas, Quatrillo, Abdukakhorov. You know, he's the Punisher now. Before he was a Punisher, he was the silent assassin. You know, that's the type of nicknames, this aliases this dude has. If you're not familiar with him, go check him out. His last fight on the Double RT Boxing, we covered like 2 or 3 of his fights. Like I said, the show's been around a year and a half, so it fits his little range. He beat what's the Russian guy's name? He beat Dimitri something. He beat him. He beat the African in a stay busy fight, Tawaki or something. And that guy's been he was like a middleweight. He's like he was a super welterweight. He came down. He fought at middleweight. He came down and he fought at 147. So he couldn't stop that dude. The dude was big, but he beat him. I'm just really happy. My dark horse is getting his opportunity, and I hope you guys come to see this show, this segment, the Mr. A Studs. This is a good fight. Him and Jesse Vargas. This is a very good fight for Quatrillo. Jesse Vargas has a nice style for him. Jesse Vargas doesn't move much. He just sits there with a nice 1-2 jab. I like Quatrillo's chance in this fight. I just hope Jesse Vargas accepts this. And what's going to be even cooler about it is it's going to be on the zone. So good chance that America will get to see Quatrillo. This fight won't go under the radar as IBF number 1 eliminator. The Double RT Boxing Show. Mr. A is excited for this. You guys are going to have a nice surprise in this guy.